Now, it's faster and easier for eligible educators to get an entire class of students up and running with Autodesk products. With our new time-saving enhancement to the Autodesk Education Plan, educators can access 125 single-user subscriptions for each Autodesk product in the plan and assign these subscriptions directly to eligible students. This allows students to bypass the individual process used to confirm educational eligibility and instead get access to Autodesk products through an automated invitation initiated by their educator. When you use this simplified onboarding process, your students will get direct access to the Autodesk products necessary for building skills and gaining hands-on industry knowledge. This time-saving enhancement allows for faster access. Students can start working with Autodesk products within minutes of receiving an invitation. More flexibility. Students can sign into an assigned Autodesk product on any computer where the product is already installed, or install an assigned product on up to 3 computers. Educators can get started by making sure their eligibility for the Autodesk Education Plan is current. Check your eligibility by visiting autodesk.com/eligibility and signing in. You will see a message about your eligibility status. If your eligibility has lapsed or is not yet confirmed, simply follow the prompts to get current. Once your eligibility is established, getting your students access to Autodesk products is easy. Go to the Get Products page within the Autodesk Education community and click on the Class/Lab tab. Choose the Education Single User Subscriptions option and click Accept. This is a one-time decision that allows you to get subscriptions for your students instead of network licenses for your class or lab. It's the best choice if you want fast and flexible access to Autodesk products for your students and if you need product access for 125 students or fewer per product. If you need product access for more than 125 students, then either you or the IT admin supporting your educational institution will need to choose the Education Network Licenses option. Once you've selected the Education Single User Subscriptions option, click the Activate Class button on any product card to get 125 subscriptions for your chosen product. Click Confirm to continue. To assign access to the product you have selected, click Assign Users. This will take you to the User Management section within your Autodesk account, where you can assign subscriptions to your students individually or all at once. You can also use your Autodesk account to manage access to your 125 subscriptions per product on an ongoing basis. Once you are in the User Management section, click the arrow for the product that you want to assign to students. Click Assign Users to continue the assignment process. Assign your students one by one on the Assign tab, or click Import to Assign to upload a list of eligible students. Your import list must be a comma-separated CSV file that includes a first name, last name, and email address for each student who will get product access. The email address you supply for each student may be any email address used by the student, not necessarily an email address supplied by your educational institution. If you do use email addresses supplied by your educational institution, please ask your email administrator to whitelist the Autodesk.com and AutodeskCommunications.com domains so that your students will be sure to receive required emails from us about their access to Autodesk products. Your students will receive only required emails from us and will be excluded from receiving marketing emails. Click Upload CSV file to upload your student list. Click Assign to give your students access to your selected product. Each student you have assigned to a product will get an email notification confirming their product access, including a link to sign in to get started. Students who do not yet have an Autodesk account will also get an email prompting them to create their Autodesk account, which they will need to access the product you have assigned to them. Your students will have access to the product you have assigned to them within their Autodesk account for as long as your educational eligibility stays current or until you remove their access by unassigning them from the product. It is important that you maintain your educational eligibility because if it expires, your students will no longer have access to use the product subscriptions you have assigned to them. Now that you know how to get 125 single-user subscriptions to an Autodesk product and assign them to students, you may repeat this process for any product that's available for educational use. You can also see your active products or get new products anytime by visiting the Get Products page within the Autodesk Education community. So, Get ready for the next school term by confirming your eligibility status, getting subscriptions to the products you teach, and assigning them to your students. Get started today at autodesk.com/eligibility.